What's up, everyone? Um, Welcome to commentary on June 3rd's results. Um, uh, Not too much has happened actually. So I don't know. Be going through this pretty quickly. I want to talk a little bit about the actual cup itself, though. So I'm just gonna get started. Um, the Duragon versus Kiko Lake match went as expected. Same results as day one. Each game was close, etc., etc. I already made my statements about each of these teams yesterday or today because they didn't upload the video yet. So I don't see much point in talking about them further. Altador and Lost Desert, same deal. I got this one right too. Altador sweeps, and we know that Altador actually hasn't dropped as far as, you know, some of the champions have. Still don't know how far LOD has come in terms of rises or drops or anything. The only thing that we are sure of is that they haven't. I don't know. I'm still not sure about Oster completely, so I have to wait for more information on them, as in a new bracket. Mystery Island and Meridol sweeps as expected. Not too much to say here either. Meridol is still a very strong team. On to the Menithius bracket. Brightvale and Terrania. Terrania sweeps. No, something though about the Make Some Noise and Shootout Showdown scores. They were absolute blowouts, especially MSN. Look at that, an 11-point deficit. Yeah, that's extremely huge. Looking at my point table here that you can check out on my page. Terrania is actually tied for number 1 right now. It makes some noise in points and in wins, so it's interesting. Brightvale actually was doing pretty well at the beginning of the cup. They had 2 wins right off the bat, so I thought that they were pretty handy at it this year. But I'm guessing that maybe they shifted focus, considering that their U-ball score was the highest, and that their Slinger score was the next highest, and they just kind of didn't put as much effort into the other 2 games. Haunted Woods and Miracle, this did not go as expected. Haunted Woods actually took U-ball, which makes me extremely excited actually for Haunted Woods, because I thought they were just stuck in this bracket. They couldn't get out of it. They didn't really have much to look for, but no, they proved me wrong. And not only that, they have a shot at proving to everyone that they're still in this cup and they can still contend. And we'll see. They play Terra Mountain today actually. This will actually be a very good gauge for both teams as to who might stand above in the middle of the pack. And who knows, maybe Honda Woods is a bigger contender than we thought. Maybe they just started out slow. Albeit they were close. Honda Woods still got their win. Miracle sideswept. Terra Mountain and Croc Island, I got the slushy wrong. I said it was optimistic. I said it was a bit of a stretch, and it was. Croc Island swept. Not too much to say here. One thing though is that Terra Mountain did beat Miraqua and U-Ball. Don't know if that was a surprise thing or not, if that was an upset, but that kind of gives me a better idea of how Croc Island stands in comparison to Morocco now. It's not a direct comparison, but then again, if you look at the direct comparison when they played each other, you'll see that it was pretty interesting. I think this is becoming a bit circulatory here, but moving on. Altador and VIII Pets, nothing much to say. Look at that MSN score. Wow. It's crazy. They're tied with Terrania for the number 1 spot in terms of points and wins. VIII Pets, I think they threw all their effort into U-Ball and make some noise, and it just didn't pan out. I guess that's what their usual is now, ever since they won 2 years ago. That's kind of been their special, what to expect from VIII Pets, just U-Ball and make some noise. But Altador is just a beast this year. And they're being really balanced. Look at all the rest of the games. They're all 8, which are really high scores to begin with, and also they're just extremely balanced. Fairyland and Shenku. Shenku misses the sweep in what other game that makes some noise? Not a game that I traditionally associate Fairyland with being strong with. After that, they're still tied for 16th in points. They do have a win though, which was this win. And Shenku, looking at this chart, they are tied for 13th. So, pretty interesting. Of course, rankings don't tell the entire story. I think maybe Shenku, I don't know if they spread or not. I think they probably covered Swashi Singer more and Yu Ball, of course. And finally, the last match was Rue Island and Malterra. And Rue Island swept this one. Again, Rue Island has been doing very, very well. Still waiting for that match, them against Rue Island. And we'll just have to see what happens. That was a knock on the door. Dinner's ready. Anyways, some last minute commentary before I go. I want to see. I lost my train of thought when I was going through the commentary, and then I forgot as I got further down the list. I want to see how other teams perform against teams of different brackets. I want to see like Haunted Woods against some people in the Violas. I think, you know, that Haunted Woods hasn't really been tested yet. Like, they've been playing against these teams that are possibly contenders, and we might see something that's different Haunted Woods if they are in a different bracket. Same deal with Mystery Island. I feel like they haven't been able to show their full potential yet, and if we see how we go see how they do. Are making weird noises. Tyrania and Altador I want to see. Rue Island and Altador I want to see. Daragon and Meridol I want to see play against Altador as well. I want to see those 4 teams and how they fare against Altador. I want to see if any of them will even scratch their perfect record so far. Tyrania in particular, although the other 3 have I just want to see they have a good shot as well. Chico Lake is another team to look out for, as always. And I think Prelutor hasn't fallen that far. One last note, I said this every day, and I'm going to continue to say it. 0 draws thus far. Good job. Alright, other than that, I have nothing. So, stay tuned for predictions for today. I'm going to try to get caught up. Alright, bye.